Good morning, Facebook family and stuff and friends. How are you guys this morning? No one's on here. Wake up, it's 9:50. Y'all ain't sleep. If I gotta get up, you do too, so wake up. I got on here today because, Jesus, he always be in your business. He just be. So, since he in my business, I'm going to put him in your business, too. So, I thought I would share our conversation this morning on the way to work. Hey, sometimes we just be complaining and praying about stuff. And God's like, you did it. Stop complaining about it. Stop whining and fix it. You did it. So that's what he was telling me this morning. So my issue is I have IBS. Now, I don't like taking the medicine because it makes me feel some kind of way. But I also don't like putting down them chips and that candy and them cupcakes and that Edie's cookies and cream ice cream. I'm just saying. So when I have flare-ups, like I'm really having one around this time, I be like, well, Jesus, help me out. Help me out. No, he like, I'm not going to help you out because I told you to put that ice cream down and go get something healthy, some baked something or some grapes. But I bought the bag of grapes and they sat there. Just saying. And then he was like, we be praying about stuff. And it's simple stuff that you can fix. Stop praying about it and just do it. And I was like, well, God, it's so hard because ice cream is so good. And then we start blaming him. Well, you the one that made ice cream anyway. So if it was bad for me, why you make it then? So you see how I like to blame everybody else except for myself. So sometimes you're going to have to take responsibility for the situation you in. If you out of shape, it ain't the manufacturer's fault that your pants don't fit anymore. It's your fault because you keep eating Chinese food every night. You keep going to that freezer to get your second bowl of ice cream. I'm not talking about myself though. I was talking about a friend that told me that. Just saying, not me though. I'm just saying, you keep going to get, you don't cook at home. You eating fast food 6 days a week. And you wonder why your pants don't fit. Don't pray about them jeans. Them praying ain't gonna help. No, don't pray about it. Fix it. Stop doing it. The Holy Spirit is saying, now when you in the grocery store, he's saying, you don't need the duplex cookies. Because I was thinking about getting some of them today. He's saying, why don't you get these over here? Why don't you try vanilla wafer? Baby steps. But no, what do? I take the vanilla wafer box and throw it back on the floor because it's not as tasty, is it? So we have to start making better decisions. And can we change everything all at once? No. And if you think you can, stop lying to yourself. You're not. But just change the small things. So today, instead of packing me some chips for lunch, I went ahead and washed off some grapes. See? And instead of stopping at McDonald's for a breakfast sandwich, I grabbed me my Special K cereal because probably a month ago, I was like, I'm going to get myself together. I love Special K. I'm going to eat that. So I actually opened the box today, so I'm on a roll. But just know that we can't keep blaming everybody. You can't blame God for everything that's happening in your life. It's you. You can't blame your husband or your wife. You can't blame your ex. You can't blame the boyfriend. You can't blame that baby. Yeah, that baby made you look fat. But the baby is 9. You can't still blame the baby. Stop blaming the baby. I'm just saying. So we have to start taking responsibility for our actions. And the beautiful part is God starts talking to you about little simple things, but we just ignore those small things. And then when they get huge and overwhelm us, then we have a problem. Then we're going to the doctor because we have high blood pressure. But God was telling you back in the small things, hey, you got to cut back on those Red Hot Rippers because that's not going to help. You got to stop eating all that greasy stuff. Why don't you buy an air fryer? So start listening to those small things because we just let stuff go and linger. And then it gets worse. And then we're in a serious situation that we really do need God's grace and mercy to get us out of. So we're going to start making small changes. He said you change by, how do you change? You pick one thing and do it. So if you didn't eat grapes yesterday, eat some today. If you didn't pick a healthy snack yesterday, pick a healthy snack today. Just start with one. I got my grapes. I'm not going to eat the candy out the bowl at the school when I get there. See what I mean? I have my water bottle today. Let's make some small changes. And not just in our health, mentally. If you're always complaining about everything on the prayer call last night, I challenged them to find God in the small things, the beauty. I talked about how when I get up at 4:15 for my quiet time, I haven't been seeing the moon out my window. And so last night, or the other night, I saw the moon. And last night, it was beautiful. It was glowing. So appreciate those small things. If I say, tell me something positive that happened to you yesterday, and it takes you more than 2 seconds, I need you to get your life together. Because you should be able to tell me something real quick. Besides, he woke me up this morning. Yes, he did. Let's go a little bit deeper than him waking you up in the morning. I think you can come up with something a little bit deeper. That is fantastic that you woke up. To do what, though? Just saying. All right, so we're going to do better. This is, we're going to call this Mirror, Mirror Monday. We're going to look at ourselves in the mirror. We're not going to blame anyone else for our actions. We're going to take responsibility. Hold ourselves accountable. If you're not going to go to the gym to work out, cancel that membership and get yourself out there and walk. If you start by walking to I walk to go get Faith from school now. That's my exercise because the dog be waiting and looking at me. So let's start small. Let's start doing something. Let's work on our physical bodies because we want to stay healthy. Let's work on our mental because we definitely want to keep that together. Let's work on our spiritual. If you don't have a lot of time, well, I don't really know how to read the Bible, then download the Bible app and start a Bible plan that takes a few minutes for you to read. No more excuses. No more, well, I would do that, but but nothing. Make it happen. No more excuses. So look at yourself. Decide what you want to do, how you want your life to look. It's in your hands. God's like, well, you miserable because you want to be miserable. We not going to be the victim. We ain't going to do all that. We ain't going to keep on living in this woe is me state. Let's change some things. You don't like something about your life? Change it. You don't like the way your skin look? Go buy something. Wash your face more. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Any idea that comes to mind, I'm just putting it out there. But we don't like, people, well, I don't like the way I look. Then do something about it. Go walk for 5 minutes. I'm just saying, turn on your music, go walk. Walk up and down your steps in the house 3 times. Challenge yourself to do something different. So, have a fantastic Monday. Let's make some small changes. Be realistic with yourself. And first of all, be honest with yourself. Admit that, okay, I'm in this position because of the choices I made. First of all, let's start there. Admit that. And then we can move forward from there. Release yourself from the mistakes you've made. And now let's start making better choices concerning our entire lives, every aspect of our life, so that we truly can live life abundantly the way we were supposed to. Love you guys. Have a fantastic day. Bye.